there's a few key pointers that I learned, some the hard way, some the easy way when you're starting this business, is when it comes to your day job does not necessarily need to know that you're starting a side hustle or another business, because they're going to hold that against you. Your boss is definitely going to hold it against you that you have another business. Even if you keep both things completely separate and you're not, letting one interfere with the other, if you don't make a sales goal, they're going to assume it's because you have this other business. If you're, late to work because your car broke down, they're going to assume it's from your other business. So I would keep those things very separate until, you're ready to leave that job if you can, or they just happen to find out. But I wouldn't run into it. So when I started my bartending company, I was doing telecom sales and I told my boss I was so excited that I was starting this company. I literally was doing one event a month because it was brand new. And then he started blaming things on my business, which had nothing to do with my business. My business was taking 3 hours a month of my time, honestly. But it's just a good idea they don't need to know, But who does need to know is everybody else. So your friends, your family, you need to tell everyone that you're starting this business. And I think that that's crucial because I remember posting my bartending company on Facebook and I'm like, oh my God, here we go. As soon as I hit the post button, I have to tell everybody that I'm starting a business. And I kind of feel like an idiot because I don't know what I'm doing or if this is even going to amount to anything. But you have to, right? That's what makes it legitimate. So I remember posting and I was nervous about that because I wasn't a business owner. I was in sales and this was a bartending company and it was so different from what I was doing. But what was cool is I got a lot of support from my friends and people on Facebook that were my friends. I didn't know them that well. Just congratulations, that kind of thing. And I always go back to, those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. So you're going to have haters. You're going to have people that say, I can't believe she's starting that. That's so dumb. Or I can't believe he's doing that. He's not going to make it. And really, it doesn't matter what they think, right? This is what you want to do. But if you don't promote your business on Facebook and to your family and to your friends, you're not going to be successful. So you have to get over that and you have to just go for it and say, screw it. This is what I want to do. And so the next thing that I would tell you is you have to treat it legitimately. So I have so many people that talk to me about a business and then tell me I'm like, oh, do you have a card? No, I don't have cards. They're $40 and I didn't want to buy them. Right. It's you're never going to get your business off the ground if you don't have a basic website, which is not expensive. You can build it yourself on Wix for I think it's $130 a year, and a business card, which you can probably get for $40 or less. You can get a big stack. And if you don't do that and get some social media going, you don't really have a business, right? When I go to hire somebody, right now, Ken and I are looking for tree trimmers, okay? And I'm trying to find tree trimmers online. If you don't have a website and you don't have reviews and you don't have a card and you're just some guy that messages me on Facebook with a phone number, I can't really do anything with that. If you want to have a legit business, it needs to look like a legit business so you can get people like me that don't know who you are to book, to book service from you. So I just say, just treat it like a business. You don't need to invest a lot of money. In fact, I don't think you should invest a lot of money. I think you should just invest some money on some basic things. Website from Wix or something like that, and then business cards. And then beyond that, whatever you need to run your business. But don't go all in spending thousands of dollars until you know that it's going to work, So I guess spend a little bit of money and don't spend a lot of money. And know that this is going to be a process, right? You need to go from working full time and doing this in the evenings, on the weekends, at lunch, whatever you need to do your work at, to then moving to part-time, to then potentially living off the income. So I had my business for over a year before I even went part-time. And then I had it for 3 additional years before I ever quit my part-time job and went to full-time and did my business full-time. So just know it's not going to happen overnight. Because I think people think like, oh yeah, like I'm going to just quit my job in like 6 months or a year. It's like, well, no, you're probably not going to quit your job unless your business just kills it. You're probably going to have a transition period because you don't know how much money's coming in every single month. With my business, I had, months where I would kill it. I would make like $15,000-$20,000 in a month. And I had other months I'd make like 2 or 3. So I wasn't trying to just quit my part-time job where I was making a steady income. I had insurance, all of that. So you have to really like wait until you're ready and just know it's going to take a lot of time.